Hello everybody, my name is Jeff, I'm a wizard. Let's do a mini reading video. The dragons want to talk. I thought the subject would be cool, how to get out of an impossible situation. Whoop. So you're in an impossible situation, or if you find yourself in an impossible situation, or extremely frustrating situation, I have dragons. Choose 1 to 7. Choose whichever card applies to you. Okay, and there's a bit of a weird rule here. Oops. And by the way, I'm using these Starman Tarot cards to clarify, and then for the Dragon cards, the Dragon Oracle card. Okay, so you may look to different videos, of course, but per situation, you're only allowed to use 1 dragon, okay? So for the situation you're watching right now, look at the videos, but then choose 1 dragon, and then either say out loud, I choose this dragon to help me, or I'll come up with an affirmation or something. And then you activate the dragon summoning, okay? It's kind of like DRACONIS or something. I have to look up the correct grammar there. Okay, are we ready? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and let's see what these dragons have to say. Okay, see you at your reading. Bye. Hello, group 1. Ready for your mini reading? Let's go. I put on some better music because I'm feeling kind of heavy. Because impossible situations sounds like a big problem. However, from the right perspective, it's an easy fix, right? So let's try to find that. What's your dragon? Who's your dragon? Excuse me. Earth and Fire Dragon works with you to clear the 5th dimensional ley lines. It is time for service. When you give, you receive. Okay. Okay. Then let's look at your Starman cards. I thought the colors would match really well, these 2 decks. And I was right again. I mean, kind of. I wouldn't use this color palette per se. Maybe this? No, that's like, I like this. These 2. Okay. Somebody needs some color swatches. So we can summon this Earth and Fire Dragon here. I love this little flame symbol here. Reminds me a little bit of Naruto. Also the orange and the fire. Also Naruto was a very giving person. He really wanted to do good. Okay. I'm excited because I know what to do. First of all, if you, I might forget to talk about it, but drawing the symbol would be a very good idea. Just whenever you write down words that you want to put some power on, or use this dragon for, draw this symbol. Or draw it on your body, that works. Draw it on body parts that may need healing. Okay. Wait, 6 of Cups and the Wheel. You're in an impossible situation. I'm just trying to figure out which one it is, because I'm seeing several. Let's stick to 1 here. Earth and Fire Dragon. Oh dear, okay. You're hitting walls. Or it's like you're hitting your head against a wall. I'm seeing you leave a relationship. I'm seeing you leave your family. I'm seeing you leave friends. Or I'm seeing you being in an impossible situation with them. Like you can't seem to explain something, no matter what words you use, no matter how many times you say it, they don't hear you, or they leave you hanging the same old way. There's so much chaos here. Look, this is total disarray. You could be saying that in the situation that you're in, there's no it's impossible to be your best self. It's impossible to be your best self and stay in this situation. You need to leave that behind, but let's say that in one way or another that puts you just against, it's like pushing rocks. Pushing rocks. Like, and it's clear we're going to use fire for this. And that's so funny because I was watching Rick and Morty and there was this one scene where Morty was using these elemental rings. And at one point he used mud to stop wind, but then he blasted through the mud with fire, which for me was weird because in other cartoons they use mud and stone to stop fire. But again, let's not go into that too much because there's like, let's say this is lava. So we're gonna use lava. And then the wheel. I just want to say the sun, but it's the wheel. So something with truth. Yes. The wheel. Okay, so I feel like you're in a situation where your surroundings or the people around you or somebody is blocking you from your happiness. It's blocking you from your fortune. Yes, but I don't get the possible situation. Are you like stuck with in the getting out, or are you already out and you are hitting a wall with what to do now? Or no, I don't think so. I think you are needing to leave the situation, but you don't know how. Or you're trying to get through to these people, but you don't know how. Or you're trying to set a boundary against some people that refuse to listen, that just bring chaos. You know, you try to tell these people or this past, like, leave this chaos away from me. I don't want to deal with this, and it spills over and it blocks you from your fortune. Because let's say this chaos is just stopping you from doing your thing, and it's blocking you from actually being successful. It's dragging you back in. Okay, so if this is your situation, you can summon this dragon. First of all, by drawing this symbol. I would draw it on your chest or over your heart, because the truth of the matter is your heart cannot be contained, cannot be stopped. It will outshine always. But there's a need for you to find the strength and the way to speak up for yourself. There's a boundary here that is not being respected. And I think what is happening, Group 1, is, and it's very difficult for you to discern when it happens, but these people, they don't hear your no. They cross that boundary again and you lose your voice. It's like your creativity goes down the drain, or like when you say you're a singer or you're a speaker, you suddenly lose your voice. You have no motivation, but really like a sore throat, or you just can't seem to find your, the way to talk from deep, like normally. It blocks your throat chakra every time they cross a boundary, and it's not because they do it, it's because actually the way they cross this boundary is so hard on you and you don't acknowledge it. It's like telling somebody, no, I don't want to talk to you until, and you have some, like you say, until this or this happens, or until I'm out of this situation, or for this period of time I wish to not communicate. And then suddenly you get these really long text messages from them again, with all this pressure and explanations and questions. even though it may be well intended, it crosses your boundary. You ask them specifically not to do this. And they make you feel sorry for them, but and you feel that guilt maybe, but you don't even acknowledge how much this hurts you or how much this messes with you and how brutal this is. This dragon will help you to break through that, not by being smart, but by letting your heart speak. And it's not about getting angry, but this is about enough is enough. Stop. No is no, and your no will be acknowledged by this dragon, okay? I think a good statement to say to summon this dragon would be my boundaries or my no is no longer something you can negotiate. Okay, just not there is no discussion there. If I say no, there is no but. It's no. And until people can show that is respected, they will feel this fire, okay? If they want to be stones, if they want to be as hard as a rock and not listen to you, they're gonna get lava in their face, okay? And you will unlock this happiness. Your heart is unstoppable, and it's like magnets, okay? But a big part of this, to get through this, is really you solidifying these boundaries, because there's something here where it's like I feel you getting momentum towards this happiness, and then small encounters with this, or they just wobble you, and they also bring very negative energy to you, and you're way too kind, and you've been way too kind for too long. So summon this dragon here to help you solidify these boundaries, because, and that's the last thing here, it's time for service. When you give, you receive. You're here to do something. You have a purpose, and you're supposed to do that, okay? Anything that gets in the way of you doing that purpose doesn't stand a chance. The only reason that this still has an influence on you, that this has a chance, is because you allow it, because you are holding a hand above these people's heads. You are trying to balance their destructive force, their destructive energy with your creative energy, and it doesn't work. They're destroying what you're creating, they're devaluing it, they're making you feel bad, they're taking away your voice, okay? And it's mostly, and it's not them that take away your voice, they're not Ursula, it's you that when these boundaries get violated, you shut up, you slam, your voice slams closed, like, and suddenly you're hoarse and you can't speak, and you don't feel like singing, you don't feel like talking, you don't feel like being creative, because they shut you down again, okay? Draw this symbol everywhere, look at it once in a while, and this dragon will come. It will just happen. You'll suddenly know exactly what to say, and you will also see through this. That's the biggest part here. It's recognizing that this is happening. I think you recognize it way too late, or you emotionally, it's so difficult to discern, and he will help you. Okay, group one, that was it. Okay, hope it helps, and if it doesn't resonate really, choose another dragon, and I'll see you another time. Like, share, subscribe. Bye. Hello, group two. Let's see what dragon we have for you. Okay. Omega dragon. This egg, this cosmic egg. There's another book, oracle cards, where this cosmic egg is something. Harnesses the divine feminine power of creation. Ooh, I also see this egg here. Pregnancy. Intention, hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. Is this a pregnancy wish? Somebody Wanting to conceive maybe against some odds. Okay, so this dragon, what does he bring us? Yeah, well, you know, like you could see this as a rocket, a penis shooting off. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? 8 of Wands, okay, let me see. And then the Hanged Man. Okay, both cards are saying slow, patience, patience. Different perspective. Wait. Okay, so give me a second. This is not the conclusion, right? But I'm just gonna talk through the ideas here. First, without like looking at the dragon, you could say the cards are very clear. This is saying slow down. This is a slow process. With time, a perspective will come, or with time, this thing will resolve itself, or a solution will come. And also, it's telling you to slow down because there is a perspective you need to see. It's like in this waiting period, or in this period where you can't move or you don't know how, it's kind of waiting for you to find this perspective. You're supposed to be there in this weird limbo zone because there's something you're not seeing, something important. That would be the advice with just the 2 cards. But then we're summoning a dragon here to help us with, right? Then I would say you could summon this dragon for fertility, or to take care of something, nurture something, gestate something, to find patience maybe, or to, it could also be a project you're starting, you want to do it right. But then what is the impossible situation here? What is the impossible situation here? I wanted to say maybe you have something that takes a very long time and you don't have a lot of time to do it. Or you need, I want to say you need a creative solution, but that doesn't make a lot of sense for me because that's not an impossible situation, right? That's a complicated situation and we can be in a dry spell, but it's not impossible. So I'm gonna stick with my first one. Is there is a problem with conceiving or with fertility, and the other one I said where there's something that requires care, and there's a good way of doing it, and that takes time, and you don't have much time. Something like this. Okay. I'm very hesitant because, but I think I'm right. Okay, so group 2. If this is your problem, you can summon this dragon. I just posted this really cute video on Instagram with this little spider that was like living in my guitar a while, and at the same time while I was recording it, crawling up my guitar neck, the voice in the background said something about harnessing this energy, or it also had something to do with going with the flow and finding a lot of power in that. Yeah, okay. This could be a situation where you want to create something or you want to manifest something and it seems impossible. Any situation like that, okay? Either maybe you want a child and things seem impossible, or maybe you just have desires and dreams that seem so far out of reach you have no idea how to even begin, okay? Okay, this is very Abraham Hicks, this. She would say, Keep thinking thoughts that make you happy about what you want to achieve, where you want to go. Keep thinking about all the little things that make you happy about that, without putting any pressure on yourself, without making the condition there. Let's say, talk about pregnancy. Think about what you like right now about babies, about children. What do you enjoy about... what are things you can think about that just make you happy without giving you the feeling of, oh, without giving you that bad feeling of, but oh, I don't have it. And this is tricky. But it's a little bit of practice, and it does work. So try to keep yourself on a trail of thoughts that just feel good. Or when you see children, just smile or play with other people's children if it's about the children, or if it's about nurturing something. Try to find in other ways where you can see yourself nurturing and enjoying that, like taking care of plants, seeing them thrive, or taking care of a partner, or taking care of something else and seeing that grow, you know? Enjoy these small things. It doesn't matter, but keep loving that. Keep loving that idea. And also, if you can dream about you having this thing and it makes you feel very good, by all means, dream. But be careful when you start feeling that gut feeling when you're like, but I don't have it, or you feel envious. That's where you just need to redirect. Think about something else, okay? It's not about ignoring that this is painful for you or that this is difficult, but you don't need to do that, because this is what Abraham Hicks teaches as well. If you just keep focusing on what makes you feel good and keep doing things what makes you feel good, life will find a way to get you to your goal. There's always a way to get what you want. There's always a way to your goal, okay? But the path to it, we can never predict it. Life has a way of it will only maybe 3 steps away from what we want. But these 3 steps are so weird that we could never think of them ourselves. So that's why we need to be in the flow. That's why you need to be in this constant, like, improvisation exercise with the world, where you just say yes to good things. Yes to good things. You follow your gut, you follow your instinct. Small things like, oh, I see a flower shop, I just want to buy flowers, they look nice. Go inside. You don't need to buy the flowers, just go inside, have a look. And this could lead to something, you meeting somebody, this could lead to something else, and suddenly you are closer to your goal than you ever could have imagined. You need to let go of the how. You need to stop focusing on looking at the couple of routes you know are possible and seeing how they are impossible. This is hurting you, because there is a route. Summon this dragon, and this dragon will help you feel that. They will help you feel that there is a way, that the path to your goals is very much available. But there you need to start trusting to follow these impulses and these small good ideas and these little small nudges. And they can be about anything. They can have nothing to do with where you want to go. But you need to see how life suddenly puts you on these weird left and right turns, and suddenly you're like, what you want is right in front of you, and you could have never ever thought it would happen this way. There's infinite ways to get you where you want to go, even if doctors or very smart people or people who think they have all the experience tell you that it's impossible. There's no such thing. Even if you have an incurable disease, even if the doctors have told you you will never ever get pregnant, even when it seems that what you want to do just could never be possible. Let's say you want to be a volleyball player and you just don't have arms. It is possible. This is your affirmation, guys, okay? To summon this dragon, or to bring this Omega dragon near. And that's why it's Omega, right? It's like the end, it's the big guy, it's the big perspective. Alpha would be you. It's like the centered. You're you're all alone, right? With your very limited perspective. And the Omega is the everything. The Omega sees everything. So from the Omega standpoint, he can see that you're actually like that the thing you want is right behind you. But you can't see the bridge because of your limited perspective. So your affirmation is, or what you're going to ask every day is, God or dragon or universe, show me again how impossible things can become possible, or show me again, or give me examples of things where I stated or I believed once that they were impossible, that they never could have happened to me or somebody else or in the world, how they are possible and how I am a fool again. Or prove to me again, God, that you work in the most mysterious ways and how small things can lead to unexpected things. Ask that. Ask God. Prove it to me. And also, if I can get anything I want, God, show that to me, please. I need some help to find that faith again. And that doesn't mean he will give you the thing that you per se didn't want, but he will give you small examples where you are open to see it. And this is the important part, because you are so focused on this goal. And most of all, you're so focused right now on how it's impossible. And even if God would want to give you the way forward, you can't see it right now. You're just too focused on the not having reality. And God's not there. God's in the reality where you have it. So God will give you small examples in areas where you are open, where you don't have any resistance, where you are kind of like, oh yeah, show me something impossible. It's really cool, but it doesn't really change my day or my life. It's something that I have no real like passion for per se. So there's no pressure there, right? Summon this Omega Dragon. Say, Omega Dragon, help me. I want to believe that I can get to where I want to go, believe that impossible things can happen, and find this trust and patience and sort of center that I like exhale and say like, I trust that I'm going to get what I want. For now, I need to let it go and see how life unfolds and be amazed at how things will happen for me. Okay? And the sooner you can just let this go, the faster these things can work for you. And in 1 year, you're going to be like, holy crap. It's incredible. It's true magic. This is your dragon. Okay, group 2. Good. That was nice. I felt that. Thank you for watching. Hope this helps you. And like, share, and subscribe. Please help me. I want to grow my channel a little bit because it's going slow. Jeez Louise. Like, okay, no. All right. I'm summoning the Omega Dragon. You're right. My bad. See you around. Group 2, sorry. And then we're going to go to group 3. Are you ready? Group 3. Okay, no, let's just think something quick. Fire Dragon. Fire Dragon R. Burns up the lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. Okay. This feels nice. This feels like, you know, like imagine this dragon appearing and just burning away all these small inconveniences or annoying people around you. You're like, much better. Much easier. Oh, this card stays behind. Wait, Death. Upside down. This card is so nice. Wait, was it like... Wow. Okay, so this is like, I'm feeling this story. This is death. You know, you're in a changing process. You're trying to level up, move on up. And you're in this elegant, beautiful You know, like butterfly becoming mode, and this energy is all dancing beautifully around you, and then there's these annoying little things that are just making this very difficult, or kind of like taking your grace away a little bit, you know? Like imagine you're going into the sarcophagus to do your transformation, and you have to get out again every 3 minutes because somebody's at the door, or somebody yells at you like, hey, where's the remote? Where's the remote? And you're like, oh, God damn it, back out of the sarcophagus, go find the remote, back in the sarcophagus. Then somebody's like, oh my God, I need your help. And back out of the sarcophagus, back in, you know? Super annoying, but still not an impossible situation. So, another card. Ace of Cups. I still feel this was held back for me to go like in that somehow. Ace of Cups. Feel emotional and something new. Yeah, like it matches this rising element. Like you're trying to rise, you're trying to take care of yourself. You're trying to change. Let's say, put it that way. You're trying to change, you're trying to elevate yourself, and you're trying to take better care of yourself. You're trying to really make things better for you, like basic things. You're trying to up the quality of your life, and I'm not talking in an extra luxury way. I'm talking in getting your bills paid, getting you enough food every day, getting good food, maybe exercising. You're trying to level up in this way, in just the quality and the care that you put in yourself, and the time and energy you put in yourself. You're like almost ready for this makeover time, or you're in the makeover moment. Yeah, let me look at the card. Ooh, the eye. Oh yeah, okay. And this is a spiritual awakening. It's like your third eye is opening. You're becoming more aware. You're becoming more. Your intuition is. You're more in connection with it. You're listening to it more. You're becoming more open to signs, synchronicities, to people's bullshit. Okay, and that's very annoying. Because you start awakening like this, and suddenly people that didn't annoy you before are very annoying, or draining, or obviously lying, and you're like, were you always this stupid of a person? Or you don't know I know you're lying? What is happening? Like very. Or suddenly people just fuck off. They or you get these small arguments and they don't talk to you anymore, or just don't want to see you anymore. Or could also, what also happens with spiritual awakening is things just go wrong, but it's in a good way. Like it's like things are falling away from you that are actually bringing you down, but this can be very unexpected, and that's therefore also a bit difficult to deal with. Let's say you have a hobby and it's kind of fine, and suddenly that just falls through, or there's a reason you can't go anymore, and it's actually for your good, but right now you're not seeing why, and you're like, come on God, I can't have a hobby, jeez Louise. Okay, that was also a weird direction. Still not an impossible situation. What is the impossible situation? I'm getting like, okay, you're safe and protected, so be determined and inspired. So there's something you need to do that feels impossible, or that maybe a scary jump to make. I'm getting the feeling of like a little chick jumping out of the nest, and it has to do like this 4-meter plummet and then just bounce off the ground like fluffy nest, something like that. I am missing something, yeah. This is Lotus. No, I'm definitely good with this card, I feel. Yeah, okay. So, I think this is the situation. You're trying to get to this. You feel this is waiting for you, or you're ready for this level, or you're ready for finding this balance or this space for yourself. Let's say you just want personal space. You want space to breathe. You want space to, you know, like be with yourself. You need a break, or you just really need to be with yourself right now in one way or another. That's just space. And look where you are. Like, you're all drowning in this mess and chaos, and I think the impossible situation you're finding yourself in is, how in God's name do I sort this out? How do I see this through this? Well, with a dragon and fire. Burn that shit down, okay? Take a jerry can of gasoline, some matches. Oh, like, you know that movie, The Dressmaker? Such an awesome movie. Like, I've seen it 2 times now, and the second time it was better. It's a bit weird movie, but anyway, there's this, she goes back to her hometown, and at the end she just also burns it down. While looking fabulous. Okay, so just a little warning here. Please don't burn things down. Literally, please don't play with fire. Burning things is not cool, okay? And it's not even about like the thing you want to burn. It's about just like you have no idea how crazy fire can get, and how it can jump to things, and then suddenly you're burning down the children's hospital you didn't mean to burn down, you know, and it's like womp womp, awkward. Don't play with fire. Don't listen to my bad jokes, but this fire is going to come to burn away the things that are necessary there, okay? And I think what I said before with the spiritual awakening, when things will fall away, ask for this. Ask this dragon, this fire dragon, help me burn away what doesn't serve me, what is in my way, and what is preventing me from seeing this or finding my space. And this could be very literal, guys. Let's say you're living in an apartment with 12 other people, or you share a room, and you literally don't have space for yourself. Summon him. Say, fire dragon, burn away what doesn't serve me. Burn a path for me to my own space. Because this is your desire. Just focus on this. Just say, I want to get through this. I need this. I need this space. I need this time, this energy for myself. Let's say you have 5 children and you're exhausted and you need it, right? You can't just say, I'm going on a break for a week. Ask this fire dragon, burn my children. No, I mean, burn the things away that are preventing me from actually finding this break, or burn a pathway for me to where this becomes possible, because it is possible. And this could also help you, but you have these 5 children. This will help you streamline that, or find suddenly ways to make that a lot easier. Or it will cut things from your life that are actually a huge drain. Let's say you have a girlfriend that you go to drink some coffee with every Tuesday, and actually it drains you. After that talk, you feel so tired. You want to sleep. You think it's okay, and it's like you can kind of vent to her, but actually it's not helping you, and it's making it worse. But you're just too tired to see it. This dragon will just naturally make that go away for you. It won't be harsh. It won't be difficult. These things will naturally fall away because this guy is doing the work for you. Okay? Trust that you can have this. You earn this. And that you have a dragon now. Okay? And trust me as well, this change is happening no matter what. This will happen no matter what. It's like where you're naturally going to. Okay? But from where you're at, I can see that you're just overwhelmed, and it feels like, how can I ever get there and do this for myself, or find that space? Fire, baby! You are safe and protected. Remember that. I think there's also this aspect of you actually going for this or taking a leap of faith here and there. Let's say you can buy a bigger place to live in and it would mean you have your own room, but actually financially it's just way too tight and it feels like a risky move to do it. Let this dragon help you, first of all, make that decision more easy to make. So suddenly you can get it for cheaper, or suddenly there's a little bit financial aid. Suddenly this jump doesn't become so scary, and you need to also trust that this jump is for your highest good. You will feel it. You will feel like, I need this. It's a luxury. It seems like a luxury, but it's actually a necessity. You need this. So buying a house with extra space is not a luxury. It's something you need. And trust me, finances may get tighter, but having the space, it means a lot. And it will make you a lot happier. And actually, having that extra space and that extra rest will maybe make a lot of other things in your life go a lot better, okay? It can be a catalyst. You deserve it, you need it, you're gonna get it. Okay? Fire. Yeah. Thank you, Group 3. Hope this helps. Like, share, and subscribe. Please help me. Yeah, my videos need to find some more audience because I feel like they just don't get like seen by many people. Like in the traffic, you know, they're just because it's fine when people see it and they decide not to look at it, but I feel like it's not even getting in their feed or something. So help me, please. Help me, Fire Dragon. Yeah, I'm always asking you guys and as the dragons. Silly me. Okay, thank you, Group 3. Hello, Group 4. Are you ready? Let's go. Earth and Air Dragon. Ooh. I love the orange. Represents a perfect balance. Whoa, okay, wait. Represents a perfect balance of heaven and earth. Okay, that's cool. It's like finding that perfect balance between your dreams and being all in the air and your life, you know? That's what I get. Stay balanced, ground your visions, yeah, manifest your hopes and dreams. Yeah, exactly. Like you're not only dreaming about your best life and dreaming about all these things that you wish could happen, you're also making moves towards it. It's also slowly happening, you know? Orange always stands for miracles. Ooh, this wants to talk. Now, something cool happened. While I was reading this, my brain jumped to, ooh, I want to continue shopping online. Like I was looking at some stuff and I was kind of having fun with just the online window shopping and investing in some clothes and stuff that I need, or just looking at it. And it just came up in my brain that suddenly I was thinking about it, like, oh, I have to do that. While I was reading this card for you. So that's an intrusive thought that is interesting. Yes. And I'm not, that word is, I chose that particularly because somebody asked me about this just now in a comment about intrusive thoughts. And that is very interesting, intrusive thoughts. But still a bit of a semantics game, because I feel like when 10 people would say intrusive thoughts, they are thinking of something else. So, more on that later. Okay. Again, I was distracted. Oh, you're distracted. You're like this ADHD person. You're trying to like just focus, but like, oh, look at the bubbles. Look at another bubble. Look at another bubble. Focus. Let's look at the star, man. Ace of Pentacles. I read here worker. I don't think it says that, but I read worker. It's upside down. So no work, no. You can't focus, you can't seem to work, you can't find work. King of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, okay. I get you. Group 4. It's damn it, camera, stay. It's no coincidence that you chose number 4. I bet you're seeing 4s a lot. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Or 4 just comes up a lot as, you know, like a sort of ground number. That's important. A square, stability. You're a dreamer. You have many ideas. This is not just you being distracted. This is you actually seeing golden ideas. You see so many good ideas. You have so much potential. I think you have so many talents. You have a lot to offer, and you have big visions. You want to become this King of Pentacles. You want to become in charge of your money. And this is not, you don't want to be a CEO per se, but you just want to have control over this. You want to feel like you're able to make these ideas happen, and it also delivers, you know. It's you can actually make a product and finish it. Let's just put it that way. Let's say you just want to finish it, or no, I feel like it's really more talking about a job. So I feel like you're in a situation where you can't find a job, or it's impossible to get a job right now. It's impossible to work, or there's just no opportunities, and it feels impossible. Like it feels like you're just stuck with all these ideas. And at the same time, in your head, it's amazing, but in real life, it's not. It's like you're struggling, and you're kind of. This is one of the situations where people are telling you like, get a job, deadbeat, and you're just stuck, not knowing where to put your energy because you see all these things, and getting a job, like a normal job or something that doesn't go in the direction of this, feels impossible. You, I feel, are somebody that you are such a hard worker when you're doing something that's aligned with you, or where you see gold, or where you're motivated. When you're doing what you want to do, when you're doing what you're good at, you are the hardest worker. You will work yourself to the bone, and burnout becomes a problem. When you're moving in a direction that feels like it's not the right direction for you, or when you're in a situation that's just not right for you, you can't work. You just can't do it. I love how he's floating here. That's who you want to be. You want to be this King of Pentacles that's all in control with his pentacles. Money is no issue, but you're still on your floating castle. Really cool. So, job. You need a job. Or you need the opportunities to work with this, or you really want to find a direction, like any of these ideas, you want to just sort of work with this, and that something falls through. Or let's say you're working on all these ideas and you just need one of these ideas to, you know, like find some momentum, or find an opportunity, or something to that you know, like catches something, that catches on, something to start working, and it feels hopeless right now, or it feels you're stuck in the waiting game. Waiting until something happens. You feel powerless. Well, that's why we get this orange here. This is like miracle color. You need miracles, but also like look at this. It's a calm color here. It's terracotta. It's sort of, you need to be very calm right now. To find this very strong place of being sure of yourself, of what you can do, of what you bring to the table, of how valuable you are, and how you can make miracles happen. Wow, I lost my train of thought there. I was like, whoa, and I lost it. You need this dragon to, first of all, help you, despite the situation, despite being frustrated in this, despite being stuck, get your confidence back. You're letting this affect your center. The opposite of this orange calm color would be you stuck in your head in a very frantic place, overthinking everything, doubting yourself, thinking, oh my God, what am I doing? I should just really get a job. This is terrible. But then when you move a step in that direction, you're like, I can't do this. Suddenly you get very creative, but then you're like, why am I being creative? I can barely make food. Something like that, right? So you're switching back and forth, and you're just not calm. And when you're not calm, this creative energy just becomes also all muddy and not very good. And you hate this waiting. This dragon is going to help you fight the judgment you have from other people, or the pressure you feel from the world, or from those neurotic thoughts or that overthinking, and find that center where you can just look at everything, look at people who are looking at you. Why don't you just get a job? Why are you doing like this? Or look in yourself in the mirror and see that person or that part of you that is so scared and making you doubt yourself, and just say, what? Very calmly, just say, what? I'm not doing anything wrong. I know what I'm doing. I'm trusting my instinct. I'm always been trying to do the best thing. I trust myself. If it's super hard for me to go find a job right now, then I trust that that means something. When I'm resisting this so much, I'm going to trust myself, because I've trusted myself in the past, and it has led to good things. No questioning yourself. No more overthinking. Just doing. Even if it seems like you're, from the outside, like you're doing nothing, or what you're doing doesn't bring results, doesn't mean it's not important. Doesn't mean you're spending your time the best way. You need, despite pressure, or despite maybe you're failing, you're still allowed to feel freaking good and keep doing what you love to do, and keep at your plan, you know? And this guy here is also going to make you connect these two more. Like, is going to help you with getting these ideas more on the ground and connected with other people, most of all. So you will not feel so alone, and you will have the feeling that there's more opportunity or more ways of, and also you will meet people that will show you this, they're actually doing small things that could benefit you, and it's going to help you make small steps into that direction. So you feel like these ideas are starting to get roots, and at the same time, he's going to help you get aligned with that confidence, that where you know that it's these ideas that is going to lead to you being a King of Pentacles, and it's not taking a job at McDonald's and forgetting your ideas just to pay the bills. You know deep down inside what you're doing, and that is going to lead here. Don't doubt that. When you doubt that, you call on this Earth and Air Dragon. What could be a good affirmation here to say? You could say, I trust myself, and I trust in miracles, and most of all, that my dreaming, my work, my ideas are important and valid, and that if I have them, and if I have these desires, that they are meant to be born, and that actually life gets out of the way for that. So all you need to do is move forward, because life, God wants you to do your ideas. That's why you have that drive. That's why you lose all the passion when you go in any direction. You need to trust that when you just move in the direction that makes you feel good and do things that make you feel good, the sea will part for you. Okay? That's just natural law. The universe wants you to get the things you desire. That's all it's built here. That's what it's built for. That's how it works. That's just nature. So it's us doubting this and thinking, probably it won't work. Why would that be? Why am I so special? So I'll probably get a normal job. And that's you getting off course. That's you not trusting in nature. That's you actually putting yourself on a path where everything is in your way because you're going against the stream, right? We're not salmon. We're people. A lot more lazy. We cannot do it. Group 4. You want stability. You're going to get it, but it's going to come the more you trust. Money is not an issue for you. When you move in the direction of your dreams and you follow your heart, money is not going to be an issue. It may look threatening. It may look bad. But trust me, you will be taken care of because, again, everybody wants you to follow, to make these ideas happen, to dream, to follow them, to be creative, or to do the business you want to do the job you want to do, the one you're dreaming of. That's just the law, okay? That's the way. The way. Group 4. Hoo-wee. The music stopped. We got all serious. I hope this helps you. Choose another video, card, or dragon. I mean, if you feel inclined, don't worry. But you can only choose one to work with for now. You know, like for this situation, you need to choose. Okay, this is what I really need. Make that statement. Repeat it whenever you want, and let that happen. And then later you can come back if you have another impossible situation. You can choose another dragon, it's fine. Okay, group 4, thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. It would be very kind. It really helps me. And I will see you in another video. Bye. Group 6. Let's get into it. Pure white dragon from Orion. The pyramids of Giza right now are aligning with Orion's belt. I know that. I do not know what it means, but it means that this period is very powerful. So you can do something with that. So if any time you would need luck or miracles, now's the time. And it's extra lucky that you got this card in this time. So that's definitely a push for you to look into that and to, just do a quick Google, see what that's about. Type in spiritual after some words, and then for me, one link immediately stands out, and I'll just read the first words, and then usually that applies to me. Do some research, maybe see what your cards here mean. Starman card, the Hierophant and the Devil. They don't go hand in hand, although, I don't know, sometimes. He looks evil enough. Upside down. The Devil. What is your impossible situation? Oh. You're in a bit of more of a moral dilemma, maybe, more of like torn in two. I think you feel very strong urges to break off the beaten path, to be rebellious, to get your wild side on. You're supposed to make noise, maybe be the bad guy. Oh, there's Master Yoda here. Not doing bad stuff, right? I mean, being not so nice, being not so following the rules, breaking the rules. Because realize that everybody is constantly breaking rules because there are so many rules we don't even know about and we're ignorant for. So we're all constantly breaking the law. It's only the rules that we know and that are enforced are the ones that are followed, right? So rules in itself is very philosophical idea. You're not really supposed to follow the beaten path or do things in a nice way or play it safe. But I feel there's this conflict. It's like this is your shadow side. You're supposed to integrate that. You're supposed to get the wild side on. You're supposed to let that get a little crazy, be a little dangerous. But then you're afraid for your purity, you know, that you would be, that this is the trap. You can't, you're having trouble discerning what times this is the devil and what times this is you and your wild side and you're in alignment. But you're looking at the devil wrong. The real devil, the bad one, the one that we have to watch out for, is just anything that keeps you stuck and going in circles and keeps you feeling down and out. And that could be so mundane, that could be anything. That could be the person that seems like the nicest person in the world saying something to you that just breaks all your confidence. Or it's you following the rules that keeps you stuck and never being able to do what you want to do. That's the devil. Then the devil is in this Hierophant. Anything in life that keeps you stuck, that's the devil. Important tip here is do not confuse the messenger with the message. So if somebody comes to you and they give you this amazing spiritual advice, that does not mean they're a good person. That does not mean you have to hang out with them anymore. That doesn't say much about their character. It's interesting that they're into these things maybe, or it shows some form of depth, but it's not because it's a crazy synchronicity for you that means anything about this person. This is just a way for the universe to get the message to you. Same with, there's always this law where you have to think of in the strategy way. God always sets out the board for you to win. And then the devil can make the very last adjustment before, the game starts or whatever. So you can see that as God has made for you the perfect gift, especially for you, but the devil wraps it. You see where I'm going? That can get tricky. And the worst part is the devil makes us think that, where he gets us the most is when we're letting our wild side out and we're doing fun stuff and we're feeling good. We're feeling so good in the flow, happy, laughing. He makes us then doubt, oh, maybe this is not good. Maybe I'm doing this in excess. I shouldn't do this so much. That's how the devil gets you to stops you from doing what you want to do, because suddenly you judge it, or you're like, this can't be good for me, right? Or people say it's bad, so probably this is the devil. You're not following your heart. Pure white dragon from Orion. So call on this dragon when you're in these dilemmas, where you're having fun and you're letting your wild side out and you're afraid, oh no, am I doing something really stupid here? Or am I really doing something safe for me? Call on this white dragon from Orion. Say, Orion, give me a sign, or keep me safe while I try something, or please prevent me from doing anything stupid right now. I do that. I say oh, please prevent me from doing anything stupid to hurt myself or others right now. Just watch me. Be my responsibility buddy. Whenever you're in doubt and you're afraid if you're doing the wrong thing, call upon this dragon and things will become clear for you. And just trust it. If it feels good, if you're having a good time, then it's good. Then you want it. When you're in a bad situation, when you feel uncomfortable, when you feel like you want to go home, when suddenly you don't know what to say or how to act, or you meet this incredible person and they're so beautiful, but they make you feel bad and uncomfortable, and they make you feel suddenly all insecure. That's most likely the devil, somebody who will get you like all emotional and wrapped up in yourself and all out of balance. When you meet a good person for yourself, when you let your wild side out, you meet people and it's easy, chill, natural, feels good. They make me feel good. I make them feel good. We're having fun. We're having adventurous times. That's good, but get it out of your head that if it has to do with partying and drugs and maybe some violence or maybe some excess, that the devil has anything to do with it. No, that's just all you. Doing what you love to do and figuring out what the best way to do that. Free yourself. You're not such an little Miss Goody Two Shoes. How do you say that? Call upon this guy to be your moral compass, because the moral compass in your head is not right. You're using other people's moral compasses and you just freeze. So let him shine a light on what is good for you and what is not, and it will be clear. Like suddenly people will say something super brutal or mean or like just show themselves, and it's like, okay, that's not nice, but clear, that's obvious. Not much think work required, right? Or you'll feel it when it's really good for you. You're supposed to be a little wild here, okay? Just gonna say it. Stop being a pussy. Okay. And for the ladies, then grow some balls. No, that's double sexist. No, I'm lost. Sorry. I have no more arsenal in talking about women parts. No, I need to stop talking. Sorry. Like, share, and subscribe if you could withstand the sexist remarks. And then I will go to group 7. This was more exhausting than I thought. Huh? Group 7, let's see. Your card is Golden Atlantean Dragon. Ooh, Atlantis. It's been coming up. Where's all the blue, yo? Awake and bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Reclaim your mastery. So, guys, first of all, if you could get your hands on some like from these algae things, spirulina or like chlorella, or just eat like algae, you can get it at the sushi places. They always give it. Or eat some sushi, seafood. That's actually very helpful for you, especially the seaweed stuff. Yeah. And the chlorella stuff, really, like for you, it's like, I'm gonna say something weird now, but for your DNA, it's like the best thing you can take. Gives you superpowers. So call on him to show you the best foods or the best little habits that get you back to, that get you connected with this lineage thing. Ooh, very weird message. King of Wands. But what is your impossible situation? Ten of Swords. Oh. I feel like your impossible situation, group 7, is that you are so full of drive. You know exactly where to go. You know who you want to be. You're a man or a woman with a plan. You're confident in who you are and where you want to go, but you are in so much pain. You're tired. There's resistance. And let's just say you're trying to get to your goals and you know where to go, but there's so many things that are plaguing you around this. Let's say you've never been more confident in who you are, but your life is falling apart, or you are really dealing with something so painful, or a lot of painful stuff, or maybe you've had just the most brutal year, so you feel like all this passion is snowed under. You feel a bit beaten down, broken, and more than ever you sort of you lose the fire. And that's where it gets tricky, when you actually also then lose the drive, lose the vision. Then you feel empty, then you start feeling depressed. That's why you need this dragon to help you with the restoration. For this group, doing these small supplements, or let the dragon guide you. It's like when you go to the supermarket, say like, all right, Atlantean dragon or golden dragon, help me find the food that would help me the most, benefit me the most, and then let your instinct do the guiding. It works really well and easy and surprising. And this will cause you, if you like, let's say you go to a rayon and you just take the first thing you spot, or like you want milk, and the first can of milk you see, that's the one you take. Really start shopping like this, and you'll be surprised at how much more variety comes in your diet, how much easier shopping goes, and how much better you feel, because your body does guide yourself to things you really need at that moment. You know, sometimes you need some more vitamin B, or really a lot of vitamin C, or because you're stressed a lot, and your body will be giving you these inclinations, like get some fruit juice, or get some of these gummy bears, vitamin C gummy bears. Saved my life, really. But follow these impulses. You need recovery, okay? This fire is not going away. You are just tired. And that's why this dragon can help you to, you just need to heal, but with these old roots and these old ties, you can heal a lot faster. You can use really, really strong magic here to get yourself back into optimal condition and deal with this pain. You have more in your arsenal, let's say, but you need to start using that knowledge. And this guy will help you. Just call him out, and it will come to you. Like the way your intuition works for you, it will come. Or you'll pull on the radio and suddenly you'll hear 4 commercials talking about the same food. Or you'll hear literally somebody say in front of you, it's like, oh wow, that food is like amazing. Or you'll watch a funny show and they make a stupid joke about how acai berries make you like into an extreme bodybuilder. Take the hint. Take the hint. See where it goes. These are never that expensive investments. You can just try it once. And also, like, when your body guides you towards eating something, that doesn't mean you have to implement it. It just means that one time. Just buy it and see where you're at. See what you feel. See what happens. I think variety is very good here. And seafood. You're a fish, baby. Think more Jason Momoa for men. And who else was in that movie? Must have been a very pretty girl. I don't even remember. Nicole Kidman was in it. It was a long movie. Wow. So don't let your movie become that long. Use the hacks. Use the tricks. Fast forward. And the last thing I can tell you is, when it comes to this pain, surrender to that. It takes its time. This takes time, but the more you will accept that, the more you will also like allow yourself to heal. It is because right now you're healing too fast, or you want to heal too fast, and it's like you're wanting to bypass this healing or this pain. And when you try to do that, you're going to increase the pain, right? It's going to be counterproductive. You need to first accept that the hurts and these emotions, they will take time to go away, and you accept that, and you say like, shit, this might plague me for a long time. This is really heavy on me. It's costing me a lot more time than I thought. When you get honest with that part, your body won't feel the need to sabotage anymore, to give you aches, to make you feel tired. Right now, really, you are holding back your inspiration because you would use that inspiration to charge ahead and bypass all this healing and this pain, and that will come back to you in a very bad way. You need to do things in the right way, everything in its right place. So it may seem like you're snowed under, but actually it's sort of for your protection. It's you need to deal with, you're split right now, and you need to become one again for you to really charge forward. Okay? Call upon him, Golden Dragon. Or just, yell at him. Use him as a good source for your frustration. Just let him have it. He can take it. Dragons work really well with anger, guys. So use them to vent your frustration. Talk to a dragon, show them anger. They respect that. They understand that language. They know exactly where you're coming from, and they will empathize with it. They won't say like, oh no, be calm now, be calm now. No, a dragon is like, fuck yeah, roar, fireball. When you get angry, then dragons are like, oh, interesting. Humans are a little bit interesting. Some spice to the sauce. Don't be so afraid of your anger. And really, when you get just real with this part and saying like, okay, this is gonna take a while. This is gonna unlock again, because right now you're holding yourself back because you want to leave this behind. You know, get me. I'm going in circles. Okay, so group 7. I hope this helps. Like, share, and subscribe. That would help me a great deal. And I hope. What did you have to do again? Get aligned, yeah. This card is so beautiful. It's for like your split. This is like you, and this is the pain, and you're trying to separate that. Those two need to become whole, and that doesn't mean you have to carry or feel that pain again. It means you need to acknowledge that it's there, and that's not something you can just drop, because that would mean losing you. If you go very deep into it, okay? This just takes time. It's a natural process, grieving. So accept that that's happening, and no matter how much force you put into stuff right now or how much you want to, you're gonna feel really bad and really sad some days, and you're not gonna be 100%. Accept that, work from there, okay? I hope it helps. See you in another video. Bye bye.